Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome, everybody. It's Digital K.A.P. It's your boy, H.A. to the B.I.
Yes, your boy, DJ Roosta all day, baby.
Yes, sir. Always check out our social medias. Check us out on YouTube. Like always, like, comment, and subscribe so you can get, notifications to new content that we upload all the time. You heard?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir. And unfortunately, we are man short today.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Damn.
It's our boy, Professor K-Dog, you know what I mean? He not here today, but,
He be here. He be
He'll
here
be
soon.
here. He'll be here.
He ain't spirit, though. Don't worry about it. He ain't spirit.
Facts. So, I mean, shit. How the day going?
Man, it's not bad, man. Not bad.
That's what I'm talking about.
Busy, but if you ain't busy, then you broke.
That heat wave treat you right? That heat wave?
Listen, anytime there's a heat wave, I stay in the house. I have my AC cranked on to about 60. I freeze the whole house out.
Okay.
My fiance want to kill me, but I'm like, I go to work. That car's 60. I don't mess with that, man.
He's like, I got the auto start. Click.
Not happening, man.
AC be on all day. I hear that, bro. Thank God I got the liberty of working indoors. You know what I mean? There's AC on there. I mean, I deal with the heat sometimes, but
Man,
like
listen, I am not. You see all the episodes. Today I'm actually good, but at other times I am leaking buckets. I am leaking buckets. And I apologize to everyone.
That's facts, because we've been for a minute. Yeah, you would have been sweating bullets.
Listen,
by
it's crazy because I got to get my weight down, but that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But even when I was younger and thinner, I do not like the heat. I've always used to just like sweat like crazy.
Yeah, no, I don't like the heat. I don't like the cold. I like the in between shit. You know what I mean?
Give me 4 on the porch with a good drink. I'm happy,
bro. That's it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, day's going good. Week going good. You know what I mean? Talk about the first order of business.
Yeah. So we gonna get into a couple of things that I think everyone's just gonna like.
Yes,
sir. You hear this episode, comment, talk to us so we can get this. Get this going, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's a fact. So speaking of which, what's the last Marvel movie you watched?
So the last Marvel movie I watched in full, because there's another. So the last Marvel movie I watched was Spider-Man: No Way Home, but I only got halfway up to it. I got to the point where not Mary Jane.
You still up to that halfway point?
Damn it! What's her name?
You talking about
Aunt May?
Yeah.
Aunt May, yeah.
Aunt May,
so Aunt May got killed by first of all, spoiler alert. and then for real, that movie's been out for a while. You can see it free of stars, so I don't care. All right, you better watch. Yeah. It's your fault.
Right? Disney Plus by now. So, you know what I mean?
Okay. So anyway, Aunt May just died by the Green Goblin. She got caught Green Goblin style.
Damn.
And they all ran up on the roof. Him, his boy, and her girl. Well, his girl, my bad. His girl were crying, and that's when we landed in Miami. I haven't seen it since. But the last one I saw in full was 10 Rings, which is really good. I like that a lot.
So that's not bad. So you kind of in there, not in there. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm horrible with that because like I won't go to the movies to see a Marvel movie.
Right.
I'll wait for it to be out, where I can sit at home and watch it, and then. Disney Plus is a blessing right now. Like I'll be real with you, I just got a brand new phone. They gave me Disney Plus free for 6 months, so I'm good. Like I got a lot of catching up to do.
Must be nice, you know what I mean? Like, no, but besides the movies, you gotta catch up on them shows, man.
So the last show I watched on Disney Plus, by the way, WandaVision.
Shout out to Disney Plus.
WandaVision. Let me tell you something. WandaVision, my boy, my job, he told me flat out, great show. It's slow. It's like the first, I would say, 4 episodes are slow, but after that, it's like a roller coaster ride going down. Like that was good. And then they were talking about doing this second season, but they shut that down completely. They're not doing it.
Yeah, no, they weren't doing it.
Which they shouldn't though, because look the way it ended.
It ended open. It's not like it ended,
Well, every Marvel movie ends open just in case. But for the most part.
Yeah. For the most part, you're right.
But I heard also, correct me if I'm wrong,
Wait, so you saw the
what?
The 10 Rings in its entirety, like all the way to the end credit scene?
It was so basically it was one of those days where I had nothing to do, and I got my food. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sit here and watch it, and I sat there and watched the whole thing, and I honestly enjoyed that movie. My girl's in that movie. Oh my God, the girl he was talking to.
Oh, you talking about She had her show too. She
is hilarious, man.
Yeah,
like
she's funny as shit. She's funny as shit.
Like on show on Comedy Central, where she what was it? Her grandmother
Nora, or something like that. Yeah, something like that.
Nora in Queens or something like that. Yeah. So her grandmother took her to Atlantic City. Oh, you gotta watch that. Like,
I did. I watched that.
That's hilarious. Like,
especially when they were like, "Oh, so where are we going? Fogo de Chao!"
Now, but she was in there. Who else was in? Oh no, this is 10 Rings now. I'm mixing the things. 10 Rings.
No, but I'm saying you saw all the way to its entirety.
Yeah, like, and I saw the whole thing.
The post-credit scene, whatever, end credit scene, whatever you want to call it.
Did I see a post-credit? I don't remember if I caught the scene. I probably did. I just can't remember
it. You ended it at the credits. I know you did.
Nah, I usually don't, man. Honestly, I try. I try to watch it all the way through.
Yeah, you have to, bro. You got it.
But you know,
always that.
Well, sometimes they kind of like Like I just saw me and my girl just saw the Bob's Burgers movie.
Oh, right? How was that?
Funny as hell.
Yeah.
Okay. But there's an end credit scene. And it's not even a scene. It's like a couple of seconds. It was like there's no reason to put that there whatsoever. It looked like they made it in the storyboard. It was like, well, let's just use that real quick. It lasted 4 seconds. It was senseless.
I'm gonna check that out. I mean, they do it because that's what everybody do. You know what I mean? They always,
I know, but but at least if you're gonna do it, make it make sense. Like, do you see Sonic 2 yet?
Of course.
Okay, so spoiler alert, but once again, you should have seen it because it's out there.
It's out already. Like,
they ended it with
good movie too. By
it
the
was
way.
Good. No, that whole first of all, I'm mad that Jim Carrey is retiring. You know, he may go back to the other one, but he flat out said that's gonna be his last one.
Yeah.
But at the end of that movie, Shadow.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
You know what I'm saying? So that made sense,
right?
Because then it's like, ooh, okay, the third one's coming, cool. You know, I ain't gonna lie though. When I saw the movie Sonic, right? I was like, yo, I haven't played Sonic in a minute. I went right on my PlayStation Network. I was like, yo, I got all. I'm skipping levels and whatnot. Like, I remember this. I remember this song. You know,
Sonic classic, bro, classic.
Nah, but what's called the Marvel? Yeah, man, that's really cool. I like that, man.
Yeah,
like, I gotta really get on it. I was trying to watch Winter Soldier, like that little series.
Yeah,
I think I saw one episode. What If is really good.
You gotta watch that whole season.
That's what everyone keeps saying.
Fire, bro.
I tried to watch Loki.
Loki's pretty good.
I think I only got 10 minutes into that. Like, yeah. I'm a horrible, like, I'm a Marvel fan. I just
because it depends, I guess, if you really know the backstories of these characters. You know what I mean? It makes you more interested.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, for me to really enjoy a Marvel movie, I have to have nothing to do. Because once I'm in, I'm in. Like, I don't want to sit there and then like, oh, I'll come back to it. Like, I'm pissed about the Spider-Man thing. I'm really pissed about that. And I know, like, realistically speaking, without knowing, it's got to be like 20, 30 minutes left of that movie.
No.
There's more than that. See, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
you basically was like halfway through.
So that's what I'm saying. So now,
well, no, you're a little bit more than halfway through. You just got like, yeah, I think you're all right. I think you do have. Now I think about.
Well, it looked like they were getting ready for the battle scene because at that point the other Spider-Mans they already revealed and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. That was dope. I mean, you gotta, that movie is crazy. Like, it's dope.
Nah,
you know
it is.
What I mean?
Like
the ending.
I believe it. Don't shut up.
I'm not spoiling shit. But you do gotta watch the end credit scene. Always have to watch it.
Yeah, because like So what do you think about the
Bro, I done seen the Spider-Man. I'm all caught up on all my shows. So I saw WandaVision, I saw Loki, I saw the Captain America Winter Soldier, I saw what's his name? Hawkeye. And if you ain't watch it,
what?
Ms. Marvel.
See, okay, so this is the issue that I'm having with Miss Marvel. Okay,
talk to you. What's the issue?
Because, like I said, Marvel fan, and especially if it's chronological order, I have to watch it. But when people are telling me, and I think I'm right about this. Like, it's very Nickelodeon-ish. I think it is on Nickelodeon, isn't it?
No, it's on Disney Plus.
Well, it looks like Nickelodeon. That's my whole point.
Nah, you know what? All right, so
it looks like the Ike Harley shit to me.
All right, so
I'm about to get beat.
Yeah, you about to get that extended hand that she does. Wow!
YouTube's about to say, "What did DJ Roosta say?" Like, my bad. I'm sorry.
Habi says, spit that knowledge. Damn, like, so, all right. Here's the thing. So, with Miss Marvel is that obviously we're grown men. So obviously, you know, it goes without saying, Miss Marvel is a high school.
That's what I'm saying. Like it gives me that like High School Musical type of vibe to me.
Right, but the reason why I think it's good is because it's just you're gonna see a character that you don't really see. You know what I mean? Like too often. You know what I mean? Like, when's the last Miss Marvel comic you read? I can tell you, I never read not one.
I never one. Matter of fact, see.
If it wasn't Wolverine or like the X-Men,
so is Miss Marvel different from the other one?
Well, Captain Marvel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Captain Marvel is not obviously Brie Larson. That's the person who plays it.
No, yeah.
Whatever her real name is, I forget that her character's real name. And then you have Miss Marvel, which is Kamala Khan.
Okay.
Which is it brings a whole different atmosphere to the Marvel universe.
All right.
I didn't know. So basically, she's a fangirl of the Marvel. Basically, she's Bruce Banner's, like the guy who plays Bruce Banner, Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah.
She is the Marvel's version of Mark Ruffalo in real life. Like Mark Ruffalo in real life is like a fanboy. Like, all jokes aside, I remember when
I've seen the Comic-Con the panels. I've seen it.
You seen the memes too. Like when I had my own personal social media, I've seen where it's like someone needs to remind Mark Ruffalo that he is an Avenger too. You know what I mean? Because he's taking pictures of like everybody. Like
they still do the thing that the Comic-Con where you line up and you have to ask a question on the mic.
Oh, I don't even know if they do that anymore.
Because I was gonna say that probably would be Mark Ruffalo would be at. Like, will you get back on this panel?
Yeah, like, hey, yo, you up here? You ain't over here. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, like, oh shit. But yeah, so and then, you know, you got Thor that came out. I seen that one. I'm not gonna spoil that one.
So for what I
barely knew.
So yeah, don't do that because that's still the movies. Don't do that to people. Nah. But now, I haven't seen it either. But I love Thor's character, and not the one in the actual comic book, the one that is portrayed on the film. I forgot the dude's name.
Well, Chris Hemsworth.
He makes that character so funny.
Like
when he, matter of fact, was he in? Yeah, he was in the second Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, he was. Because that's when
you thinking of the trailers that they just released with Thor.
Damn it.
He was on Avengers.
It was no, you know what? It was the other Thor. It was a Thor because I think that's when it was Fat Thor, and then.
You see, you're thinking of Avengers Endgame.
No, it wasn't. I'm telling you,
Avengers Endgame. It was a Fat Thor.
Okay, so the one I'm thinking of, Thor went back up. Okay, he ended up fighting the Hulk in the arena.
That's Ragnarok.
Yes, that's the other one, and that's what I'm saying. And then
after that, I think.
No, but in that movie, the Guardians of the Galaxies were in there.
I think maybe.
Yeah, because I remember there was a scene between him and Batista, and both their characters are stupid. It was just funny. It was like really funny.
Yeah, I think they were in there. Yeah, I mean, I'm a big Marvel head, bro. Like, obviously, I don't have the Marvel shirt on today. I usually do, but you know.
So you just
soon. It was delayed.
You just straight Marvel, or you have any love for DC?
DC is tough because the only dudes I really mess with in DC is Batman.
Yeah. Is that it?
Batman.
He's like, Nightwing? Nah. So,
no.
Matter of fact, okay, so I ask my own question right now.
Nightwing Robin?
Yes, he's adult Robin. Matter of fact, okay, so you got before. Okay,
I mean, I do fuck with Superman.
Have you seen? I think I asked you this off the show. Harley Quinn.
Yes, you have asked me about this off the show.
Okay.
No, I have not seen.
So that cartoon is so funny, and in the trailer for the 3rd season, they have Nightwing on the bus, right? He's on the bus. He's going through like his whole dark thing, and then Harley Quinn comes out like, "Where were you this whole time? What?" It's like, why are you talking like that? I remember when you were this small.
Wait, so are you more of a DC fan or are you more of a Marvel?
Nah, hands down, I'm more Marvel. Now I'm more Marvel, hands down. Who did X-Men?
X-Men is Marvel.
It's Marvel. Because what was that?
I was just trying to figure out what
was that last one they did?
What question you were asking me just now?
What was that last one they did? They on X-Men. It was almost like a Thanos type of the guy.
It was X-Men Rise of the Apocalypse, I want to say.
Yes,
some shit like
that was such a good movie.
Bro.
That was such a good movie.
That movie was alright. Like,
I love that movie.
Just like with the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Hopefully this Fantastic Four that they're gonna be, because alright, so Phase 4, rumor has it, Phase 4 fucking sucks. Excuse my French, everybody, if you have kids, whatever.
Hold on, so wait.
A few grown men shooting the shit.
I'm just saying, hold on. So you apologize for saying sucks? Oh, the other word.
Fucking sucks.
Okay.
Alright. But rumor has it that it fucking sucks. I personally don't think so because I don't really know these characters individually.
Well, hold on. If you know better than I do, but it seemed like the whole Phase 4 was almost like it's just a building phase. Because I think this is the first phase that I remember. There was so many little things here and there and little limited series. You know, I'm like everything.
Not really. So phase 4, from what I'm gathering, it's just they're introducing characters that are not so common.
So Phase 4 is what's happening right now, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're coming to the end of Phase 4. They're gonna end it off with Wakanda Forever. And if you haven't seen that trailer, see that trailer. That trailer is dope as fuck. Like, they're obviously, I think, my personal opinion, I think they're really trying to make it like Killmonger is gonna come back, but
the one that's Michael B. Jordan, right? But I heard he wasn't in it.
Nah, because he died in the first one.
So how's he come back? Well, that's
fan theories. Fan theories think he's gonna come back. I personally just think that they handed his suit off, or it might be a cross of the purple and the gold. You know what I mean? And it's going to Shuri.
There's another dude that says not coming back.
Who? Besides Iron Man. Iron Man.
Let's not talk about Iron Man. That hurt me. All right,
bro. I don't give a damn what anybody say. All jokes aside, every time I watch that movie, I must have watched that movie like 5 times at my crib. Okay? Because I got the Fire Stick, so, I don't pay for Disney Plus. Shame on me. You know what I mean? I'm not supporting big business.
Should have got a new phone like I did. 6 months free. And then cancel. And then re-up under another email.
Another email. You got to get another phone.
I'll just request a new number.
But anyhow, so
I got my man crying.
Yeah,
like he's legit wiping his tears away.
Well, that brings me to what I'm about to say anyway. So every time it's the same part gets me all the time. And if you ain't seen this fucking movie, you need to see it.
What you talking about? Endgame, right?
Yeah.
Now you got it. Honestly, wasn't Endgame like 3 hours?
Bro,
that was like I remember sitting there on my couch like, is it over yet?
I feel like Infinity War was so much longer than Endgame, but they're the same amount of time.
I don't know if I feel like Endgame was.
Nah, Infinity War was way longer.
So keep going. Keep what would you say though? Before we get off track.
Yeah. So it's the same parts, and I'm fucking in tears. Like, give me the damn tissues, cause god damn, my superheroes are back. Motherfuckers is back.
Oh, when they popped out through the portals and whatnot.
On your left,
and it's game time.
That. And then they're like, oh, yeah, I think we need more portals. And Juan's like, hey, we need more? Like, and then here comes Spider-Man.
That had me die. That part had me die laughing. He's like, stop. What is it? Stop calling me dad or something.
No.
He kept hugging Tony Stark.
No. See, all right. So he comes in, right, and he's like, oh, he greets him, whatever, and Tony hugs him.
Yes, that's what.
And that's what got me, because I was like,
Tony never hugs him.
Never hugs him.
And I remember that because he was tearing his eyes like, I'm really gonna do this. And then Spider-Man had no idea. That's right, because Spider-Man is like, why are you so emotional?
Yeah, like what? Like what just happened? Like, I wasn't snapped away in the blip. Like what? Like, but that got me though. I was like, oh, Spider-Man's back.
Man, listen, that Marvel was good, man.
Nah,
so they had the So you were talking about the Phase 5 coming up because they had the Comic-Con.
San Diego Comic-Con aired. If you haven't, obviously not everybody in California, so this YouTube edition. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like YouTube, the whole phase. Phase 5 is gonna be crazy.
I think it was
already to Marvel.
It's till 2025, I think it was, right?
Nah, Phase 5 is 2024.
So
it's gonna end in 2024. Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, because Phase 4.
What's the first movie in Phase 4? I mean Phase 5. I feel like I see the logo in my head. I just can't think of it. I know She-Hulk is on there.
Ant-Man. Ant-Man
That's
and the Wasp.
Okay, all right.
Kick it off for Phase 5, and then they have 2 Avengers movies. They got
what's up with that?
Secret Wars, and I believe
New World Order.
Secret Invasion.
New World Order.
Bro, no. This guy.
You haven't seen the memes? You haven't seen the memes?
First off,
you haven't seen the memes of Hogan?
You ain't watched Doctor Strange yet?
I didn't. That's my next one. No, legit. That's my next one. Is it the multiverse?
Yeah.
So what did you? Okay, I know I'm putting you on the spot here, but you told me there was one I should watch before I watched that. There's one
the Spider-Man one.
Was it Spider-Man? Yes.
Spider-Man.
Yes, because he's in that one.
He's in the
Spider-Man.
Okay. And then they give you the trailer. I don't care. You ready? If you haven't seen a trailer yet.
For what?
For Multiverse of Madness.
Multiverse of Madness is on Disney Plus. So if it's on Disney Plus, you're on your own.
Right.
And it's not even like a premiere. It's like it's been on there.
You end credit scene is on Spider-Man. I don't care because if you haven't seen the trailer, they got so many different trailers out there.
Yeah.
I guess the longest consistent trailer that actually flows, if you find it on YouTube, that's the end credit scene. It's just a Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness trailer.
Okay.
And Multiverse of Madness, you got America Chavez is on there. Obviously, Wanda's on there. Obviously.
Yeah.
And
well, she's a witch now, right?
She's actually embraced
because that was the end of WandaVision.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. That was a creepy scene.
That was dope as
I know. And then there was that funny scene where she killed the dog, which I'm sorry, dog lovers, but I forgot who that witch name is, but she had me dying laughing.
No, what had me dying laughing?
And I killed the dog too.
Yeah. No, what had me dying laughing was old boy Quicksilver, Pietro.
But okay, so through that whole thing, she created that, right? Yes, it was because that whole town was her thoughts.
Well, all right. So she created the whole town. She created her version of Vision through the Mind Stone that she already was born with. She was born with the Mind Stone inside her, or whatever. And Agatha.
That's who it is.
Created Quicksilver. She created.
Yo, she had me. I was
not created,
let
but
me tell you something.
She got him into the whole.
Let me tell you something. Like, watch it. First of all, guys, it's just going to be a bunch of spoilers. If it ain't in the movie theaters, it's spoilers. All right.
Spoilers.
If it's not in the movie theaters, or it's not coming out, coming soon, it's spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
So, damn, you have to put it on their face like that. So you deserve a water. Yeah, you deserve.
No, I don't deserve that.
The crowd does.
No, the crowd does. If you ain't watched the damn, YouTube spoils everything. So if you're not up on YouTube, don't worry about it.
So, Agatha, right? I like the way they revealed her because
when they had their own little segment.
Because you kind of knew, like, I guess the people started to become aware that they weren't really real. You know what I'm saying? And then when damn, I can't remember her name. Not Agatha, the other one.
Wanda?
Yes, thank you. Wanda. She started to, like, in her mind, like, okay, I created this one, created that one. She's like, who are you? Who are you? And it's like, oh. Okay, I guess I'm a witch.
So with that being said, she knew she had powers. She just didn't know where they were generated from like that. Like, you know what I mean?
To Wanda, right?
Yeah, Wanda.
Yeah.
And Agatha already knew, like, there was something not right.
Mm.
And then she kind of knew that she was the Scarlet Witch and kind of, like, hated. You know what I mean? So she had the Darkhold, which is that book that you see her reading and shit.
Which is, like, that looks creepy as all hell. Like, the way they did that scene was creepy as hell. Like, it's like, give me that book, but you know what? Nah, you have it. I don't want to die.
I mean, speaking of which, that book is in the Doctor Strange movie, so that's why.
With the new one?
Yeah, you gotta really watch it.
I know.
Too much.
I know. I just said if it's out there, it's spoiled.
Yeah,
can't break my own rule, but
can't break your own rule because.
But please don't. Please.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things that are gonna come to fruition in a Doctor Strange. That's why it's key.
Yeah.
Like, so I would say Sunday. Yeah, I mean, you got when you get home, if you got some time, because you got an event that shouldn't take your whole day. Watch that before you finish the Spider-Man. Because unless you could finish the Spider-Man and watch that.
So I don't have Stars Plus. Okay, so
Stars Plus for what? Everything's on Disney Plus. It's Marvel.
No, Spider-Man's not on there.
It should be.
No, it's not. Believe me, because if it was, I would have seen it already.
We reconvene after this show. Oh, I'll tell you how to get it.
Man, listen, I got my cinema too, man. I just don't like it.
I don't use cinema. That's why I said we reconvene after this damn episode, because I'll show you how to get the episode.
Yeah, we definitely have to talk off the show about that.
Yeah. Cinema's dead, bro. Dead.
Yeah, I remember when I first, because I got the one with it's built into my TV, and my sister was putting me onto it. I loved cinema for a minute, and then it was just like, you know how back in the day, after we got the bootleg DVDs, it was streaming. You could download it, whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just certain copies was like just crap. That's why I don't even deal with cinema. And then sometimes the loading time sucked. I'm just done with it.
That's gonna happen with anything that's new if you're trying to just upload, if you're trying to watch it or whatever. But the only cool thing about cinema is that if you're watching a series and you want to binge, it'll play the next episode.
That's cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's cool.
That's the only cool thing. But other than that, cinema sucks.
Yeah, it's just sitting there. It's
I
collecting
have it.
dust.
Yeah,
it's collecting dust.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, that's how I watch all my shit, all right? Fire stick all the way.
Get on my level, right?
Get on my level, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Fire stick's that wave, bro. And if you paid for a jailbroken Fire stick, shoot yourself.
So
sorry.
So then,
my Deadpool mode. Shoot yourself.
Isn't that hold on?
No such thing as a jailbroken Fire stick. It's just they just put an app on there that gets you to view anything you want.
First of all, hold on, ready? So first of all, Deadpool is Marvel. Yeah. Okay. How crazy is that Deadpool is on Disney Plus? Okay. And then the third one is coming out soon. It's all rated R, which is because if you look at Disney, they really don't like to mess with rated R movies. See it for what it is.
Well, because they're stupid. Because technically, Deadpool isn't the first rated R Marvel movie.
What is?
Blade.
That's technically, yeah, you're right. You're right.
It's the first rated R Marvel movie.
Isn't he coming back too? Yeah, he's in Phase 5.
Mahershala Ali is coming to be Blade. He's gonna.
They're gonna get Wesley.
I don't think Wesley wants to do it. I just think he's too old now.
Really? Because he just did Coming to America too.
Yeah, but I don't know. You would have to really. You can't. You're trying to. I think when they reintroduce a character and they replace the actor, you got to go into the backstory.
You know what's funny about that though? If you're gonna do that, remember a couple episodes back we were talking about replacing actors with the whole Vince thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna do it that way, I think that's the best way to do it. If you're gonna reboot it, then reboot it. Then make everyone new.
And that's what sucked about like Batman, because
Batman had like 4 or 5 different Batmans.
And every Batman they had, they redid his whole story.
What's your favorite Batman if we're up to that?
I want to say Michael Keaton.
Oh, you going classic?
Yeah.
You going classic? You talking about Jack Nicholson as the Joker and everything like that?
Yeah, Jack Nicholson, besides Heath Ledger, played the best Joker.
I think, and a lot of people are going to be upset about this.
You like Ben Affleck, don't you?
No. Honestly, I think who played the best Batman as far as like close to character, I give it to George Clooney. I do.
That was my second guess.
Because George, I gotta say, like he looks like that rich guy. Like he looked like he could play that role. You know what I'm saying? Like this.
But so did Val Kilmer and Michael Keaton.
I don't know, but it's also different Batmans. Because I think what was Batman and Robin was the last like comic booky one. Because that was the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, you talking about when it was Chris O'Donnell and George Clooney? I like that one. I
did too.
When I was a kid, I went to the movies to see that.
No, I did too. But I think right after that was Batman.
That was Batman Forever.
No, it was Batman. It was Batman.
Oh no,
the Batman Returns, Batman Forever, and then Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
After Batman and Robin, that's when they got dark.
That's when I think Christian Bale took over after that.
I think so. It wasn't called The Batman. Batman was like later. But what the hell was it?
Did you see?
Was it Batman Begins?
Yeah. Batman Begins.
Right? That's when it got dark.
Batman Forever. No, I mean, it was always dark. It was
but it got real dark, man.
It was dark when the first ones came out because Tim Burton wrote those.
I know, but it was like if you see Tim Burton movies like Nightmare Before Christmas and everything like that, it's lively still. Like when these new Batmans came out, what was the one with Bane?
That was the one with Christian Bale. That's the one that when you're saying it gets dark. But did you see the new Batman?
No, I didn't, and that one's dark as all hell too. That's
dark as.
That's like borderline like horror movie. I heard.
I want to say a horror movie. It's more of like you would have thought Tim Burton wrote that one. It's more personal.
So then why do you
and all the other Batmans?
Why do you think they do that? Like why are they making Batman dark? Even if you play the game.
The writers.
No, that's my other question to you. So
the writers that do that.
Going back to Marvel, because now we're kind of on the DC side talking about this. But going back to Marvel, there's what was it, Injustice? Game?
That's DC.
That's DC.
Dang, bro.
No, but they got people in there, don't they? They got Superman. They got.
Give yourself a womp for not knowing the difference between DC and Marvel. Yeah, you get that.
That's why. Yeah. Okay, right, but there's one with the Avengers. Okay.
That's Marvel.
Okay. That's what I'm saying, but I know there's a game with the Avengers in there, and like the storylines of that is just so separate. Like you can't even follow the games, you know.
But that's what I wanted to ask you too. So all right, so they came out with DC. Excuse me, DC came out with 2 of the same movies in such a short period of time. Okay.
Which movie are you referring to?
Suicide Squad. So
okay.
They came out with Suicide Squad and The Suicide Squad. So it's supposed to be 1 and 2, right? But
I like both of them, but I hear what you're saying.
But the second one was a reboot for the first one,
which is really weird because it's almost like a sequel.
Technically, it's supposed to be a sequel because of how short of a period.
Well, even
of time
but I'm saying, but even the way that movie starts, it seems like it. You know what I'm saying?
You would think, but it's actually a reboot. So my question to you is, what's your thoughts on that? Do you think that should have been a reboot, or it was fine the way it was? They should have just made a continuation, and made it Suicide Squad 2, not the Suicide Squad.
I'm trying to think how the first one ended. They went back to jail. They went back to jail and just had a bunch of fucking
Yeah, Will Smith went back to jail after.
Yeah, but they got all these
like
special treatments because they went through everything.
No, so, but they still went back to jail. Yeah, they got special treatment.
You know what's funny?
Out of jail,
so you could have just. You could just name number 2 because at the same time they went back to jail. Their job is done. You got your years off. Let's get the next crew in there. You could just made it 2. You're right, because that's the one that which you got to give that man his credit. John Cena was in that one.
In the second one, yeah.
Yeah, and then I know John Cena gets a horrible rap at things, but the dude,
he could act. He
could act. Yeah, he give it to him. Like that was like
he actually got his own show.
I heard that was really good. I didn't watch that yet.
Character.
I heard it was really good, and they did. I think the second season's coming out. It was already playing now.
Yeah, some shit like that.
Yeah. But no, he
did his thing on that. I didn't see it, but he did his thing
it was a good movie. I think. Okay, so once again, sorry, spoiler. The big starfish. Okay.
And the shark.
No, it was a starfish. Well, first of all,
it's a shark.
I love Cake Shark. That's my man. Okay. Like Cake Shark over there is funny, but if you see Harley Quinn, King Shark is played by Ron Funches.
Okay.
Ron Funches is hilarious, and then him doing King Shark is just it's through the roof. Shout out to Ron Funches.
Yeah.
But so with the Suicide Squad, there's a scene where they have the huge starfish, and then he's spilling out all the other starfish, just hopping on people's faces, and that's how it becoming drones. Okay. When I first saw it, I was like, "What the hell is this crap? This is so comedic," you know.
Right.
But then if you go back to the comics, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's just one of those things where you just kind of know what you're watching. Yeah. Otherwise, it's like, what's going on? Because that's not the other Suicide Squad. You know, you really didn't have to know too much about that. You just understood that's the bad person. That's what they're fighting.
Right.
A huge starfish is not intimidating at all. You know, granted, it's the size of cities, you know, but it's still like, how was that really intimidating?
It's weird because it's shit that they come out with. I'll be like, damn, man, I never seen that shit. That's like the other Disney Plus Marvel movie Marvel show that I forgot to mention and I seen was Moon Knight.
I heard good things about it. I didn't touch it.
That was a dope series.
You know, it was so good because I remember McDonald's had a couple of promotional things for them.
Yeah.
And then you really don't see too many promotional things for limited series. You see it for movies, but not series.
Nah, but Moon Knight is that dude because he has basically, if you don't know, he just has personality disorders. You know what I mean?
What kind of what was that Jim Carrey movie?
What, The Mask?
No. Oh, that's a good one. I was thinking about the other one. When he's a cop.
Oh, that's Liar.
No, that's a lawyer. When he's a cop, he's a split personality.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Damn, man, I can't think of it.
Yeah, but anyhow, so he just has a split personality disorder. You know what I mean? So it's like
he's good and bad at times.
I wouldn't say he's good and bad. It's just there's a lot of people know who Moon Knight is. I really didn't know too much about Moon Knight. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't know too much about like Loki's backstory. I didn't even know that these people had solo comics. I'm not gonna lie, because I was basically when I was in the comics, it was mostly
the main character.
Yeah,
no, I hear what you're saying.
The most favorite
because if you take going back to DC,
right.
One of Batman's villains is kind of I can't say it.
Who?
What the hell is ketchup and mustard? What do they call that? Condiments. That's what it is.
Oh, condiments?
Condiment man.
Oh God.
But he's legit a character.
But see, there's a rumor about Batman. Okay. So, all right. So, backstory. We're gonna sidetrack real quick before we get to this rumor about Batman. So, there's a lot of Marvel DC similarities.
All right.
That's why sometimes, like, I say you get the womp because you should know. You know what I mean? Because we're at the age where we should know these
believe
things.
You should know that Superman's not part of Marvel. Yeah.
Right. So, rumor has it that. First let me go with his backstory. So, side story. Sorry. The similarities. So, let's just say if you were DC, I was Marvel, right? So, you have your Batman.
All right.
We got our Moon Knight, right? Because they're kind of like similar characters, even though they're not.
Hold on.
you got your Deathstroke.
Yeah.
We got Deadpool. You know what I mean? If you pull these characters side by side, right? You're gonna see the similarities on not only just like look, but personality. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
So with that being said, the rumor, that was just a quick little example. The rumor has it is that Batman is in a mental asylum.
Yes, I've read that.
And he's just thinking
all that's going on. Because he said that because his parents died.
Right.
I did read that.
Right.
That's a great rumor.
Yeah.
But I feel like if that was to be true, it destroyed the whole thing. Legit destroyed everything. And it's horrible because that whole universe.
But see, the reason why I like Batman is because out of all of them people, he's the only human.
He is. He's rich.
Everybody else got superpowers. Superman. Oh, and then you got so again, DC, Marvel, you got Aquaman, DC. We got Namor, Marvel. Same character.
Who did DC? Because Marvel was Stan Lee, right? Yeah, Marvel Stan Lee. So who did DC?
And there was 2 other writers on Marvel. I forget who did DC. I just know that the downfall, in my opinion, with DC is that I personally don't think that they made enough characters. You know what I mean? They made like a Justice League team.
But who came out first? The Justice League or Avengers? Because I feel, tell me if I'm wrong, I feel like the Justice League is just a knockoff.
It's tough because certain characters, like the ones I named, DC came out with first, and then sometimes Marvel came out with the character first. So it would all depend on who made what first. Because in my opinion, I think the Justice League came out first. Because when I grew up watching the cartoons, it was the Justice League. You know what I mean? And that's when the Batman animated series was out. And the same person who made Batman animated series made Justice League, made Superman. You know what I mean? And things of that nature. So, yeah, damn. Yeah. Shit, I got to really catch up on my DC.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you just got to...
I don't know. I don't like Aquaman. I think that... Like, even if they made Namor in the Marvel universe, I wouldn't go see it because I mean I would have to see it.
I ain't gonna lie. When Aquaman first came out, I was like, why is Roman Reigns? Like, I'll be real with you. Like, I know. But matter of fact, you know he did say. No, you'll laugh at this too. Roman did say some kid at one of the shows was like, you should have played Aquaman. And Roman turns around and was like, if I did, it would have sold more tickets.
That dude cocking the motherfucker. That shit would not have sold so many tickets.
Listen.
And here's a downfall with that. So if Roman Reigns did play Aquaman, WWE would have a part of that. So
I don't think Marvel would let that happen.
That's not Marvel.
That was a DC.
That's DC. Yeah, there you go. But I don't think DC would have a problem with that because that's a DC.
Whoa, time out. Wait a minute now. You got Black Adam coming out. You know what I'm saying? Because even though
I guess you're right on that.
No, because even though I know this for a fact, even though The Rock,
I think you're right on that.
Even though The Rock is doing his own thing, I think in his agreement, in his contract for him to leave, WWE gets a small part of that, like a really small part of that.
Yeah, but I guess if they really use his name, so if they just say Dwayne Johnson.
Oh no, but he won't do that anymore. So if you remember when he was doing like the Scorpion King and everything like that, it was always it was a little bit further. Like past that, because at first it was The Rock. Then when
they introduced him, it was Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
But that's now. So then after a little bit, like I was saying, maybe a year or two into his acting career, they told him forget about wrestling, focus on acting, and it was just Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, he made a name for himself.
And then once he got really famous, he was like, "Screw all you, wrestling's in my heart." So in all of his contracts, it must be said Dwayne The Rock Johnson, because he doesn't want to forget things. But that's what I'm saying. But he knows that WWE's gonna get a part of that, but he doesn't care. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's true.
That man's up at 3 a.m. going weightlifting. Like, he don't care.
Bro, tell me how Black Adam is going to be, not because it's just, all right, not because The Rock is playing Black Adam, but I just think that's going to be DC's savior in just the movie universe that they have going.
Of course they are, because there's no, the only,
I mean, Shazam wasn't that bad,
but it's not a big star. It's just a good movie. Like if you look at Marvel sides, they got stars. They got a lot of stars. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you got your favorite Guardians of the Galaxy. That's what you like. You like the Guardians of the Galaxy. That's what you told me off record. You know what I mean?
So I do like that, but you know what? It's okay. First of all,
which somebody needs to remind Chris Pratt's son that his dad is a superhero.
Okay, but like, first of all, if you go to the wrestling side of things, right? You would give Batista his props because he's a good actor, not just in
Oh yeah, no.
But the thing is, I don't look at Guardians of the Galaxy for Batista. I look at for all of them. Like all of them are hilarious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I love. Well, matter of fact, he's on Phase 5. Groot. I think that's the second movie coming out.
It's actually a show.
Is it a show? Okay, so.
Did you see the trailer for that?
No, I didn't. I seen the logo. So when he grew up into a teenager,
I'm gonna send you the trailer after this episode.
When he turned into a teenager, he was like, "I'm Groot," and they turned around like, "Whoa, what's that kind of language?" Like that whole, like that whole, all of it hilarious. Like
it's just weird because I feel like they started. I don't know why they did it, but it's like they started him off. And he was an adult, and then all of a sudden
he was a kid, wasn't he? Oh no, you're right, because it was Vin Diesel. Yes.
No, Vin Diesel still plays Groot.
Because he was an adult. He sacrificed himself, and then he became that little plant. Which in the opening credits of the second one, he's dancing around and freezing, and then he slowly became a teenager.
Actually, in the end credits was him dancing around in the plant.
No, I'm talking about the opening credits when they did
the
battle. Okay.
They had him
because I remember the end credits. He was in the pot.
Yeah, he was in the pot in the end credits, and then the opening credits, he was just like playing his game or listening to music, and they were like, "Come on, what are you doing?" And they're fighting the dude or whatever. Like,
I'm Groot. Like, whoa.
Yeah, and he's just like, "I'm Groot," like not even paying attention. Like, I'm Groot. Like, but you are right though. So they were on the Ragnarok movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's how he got Stormbreaker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it was just
now that I'm remembering things, you know.
Like they all intertwine. Like honestly, I'm upset that I think that's in Phase 5 too. Guardians of the Galaxy 3. And then they have a.
But you know that's the last one.
I know, but they have one before that, the holiday special, the Christmas one, which I know is gonna be a little knockoff thing, but.
Nah, you never know. That might look at the Deadpool. Remember when they did Deadpool 2 again?
Deadpool's hilarious.
With what's his name from Wonder Years?
Do you know
Fred Savage or whatever? Yeah.
Do you know someone said this, I don't know if you heard it or not, but if you take Deadpool 2, it's the exact same script as Up. Same names and everything.
Well, depending on which
I'm telling you, look at the 2. It's the same names and everything. Because someone said I had to watch both of them.
Wait, so they redid Deadpool 1.
What do you mean?
With Fred Savage.
Did they?
Yeah, because Deadpool 2 was with the Juggernaut.
Yeah.
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 You know, he's coming out with his own solo.
He should have been coming with his own solo.
No, I'm talking about Juggernaut.
Yeah.
Yeah? I never knew Juggernaut had a comic.
Okay, but you know who Juggernaut is.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do you remember back in the day the I'm the Juggernaut, bitch? Like, all that shit?
Yeah. Which, thank God that they redid him in fucking Deadpool.
That's right. God. He said that. I forgot about it. He was running. I'm the Juggernaut.
Thank God. That was the other guy that said it.
Who?
The guy that actually played the Juggernaut, not the CGI version of Juggernaut.
Oh, yeah.
Now. And I think that's the guy that's on, you ever watch Euro Trip?
I have seen it, yeah.
He's on Euro Trip. You know, he's with where they played they were on the Manchester United. He was on Manchester United.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That dude's all over the place. Yeah, it's all over the place. So, yeah, I mean, brings us to our next segment. Not going to be too long, but what you got going on with your car? So, now we talked off record. You really want this FRS, which I still can't believe you said you sat in my car
the way,
and you didn't fit.
By the way, okay, you all right. The one I want is not 2006, it's 2016. I looked at it today.
Told you.
Okay. They didn't even have that back then.
What do you mean?
I don't think they had it back in 2003.
Nah, they had it in 2006.
Yeah.
But that's, all right, so 2006, when they came out with the FRS, Subaru came out with the BRZ.
That's what it is. Okay, I could not remember what it was.
Which is literally the same car.
It's the exact same car. It's the same car with different logos. Like the only other thing, because Subaru probably has a better engine in there. Because Subaru does the Scion. Come on, like, Subaru's gonna put better work into that.
Yeah.
Off the line, they definitely are.
Performance wise, yeah.
Yeah.
But Toyota said, "Fuck both of y'all. I'm taking my shit back."
Nah, that's
coming out with the 86.
No, that is I'm definitely gonna have that car. Give me about a year, I'm gonna have that car.
But I still can't fathom. How tall are you?
6'2".
6'2", yo. Can't fit in a G37 coupe, but could fit in a FRS.
Well, look, maybe I didn't put the seat down. That's all I'll say.
Wait, so you just because your head was touching the ceiling?
I think because I remember when I was younger, I used to just go to dealerships.
Yeah. Just check out, see. That's how we all feel for the car.
So
like.
I probably hopped. I was so excited about that. I hopped at it, and didn't you think about like loan? It was like, oh, this is not gonna fit. That's probably what ended up happening.
Yeah, because your head was hitting the ceiling.
You know, another car that I would love to get. Forgot what year, but the 300ZX. Nissan.
Yeah.
I forgot what year, but that's a nice car, man. It was a '90s car. Like it was
300ZX. That's the Z series.
Yeah.
That's an oldest joint.
Mm-hmm. That's like right after that the 350s came out.
Yeah.
Was it a 320?
No, 350 and then 370. Okay. Yeah.
I'm thinking of 280. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, but that's still the same body style that you're talking about. That's not even anything new. That car was not bad. That car, the MR2 Spider, was pretty cool.
That's a nice one.
RX-7, obviously, but the FD.
Which you remember Tyson from high school?
Mm-hmm.
He wanted an MR2. Bad.
There was a kid. I think his name was Eric Amer or something like that. He had an MR2 Spider, yellow.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, that shit. I mean, it was dope, but I mean, like to me, an MR2 is a poor man's Lotus.
First of all, let me tell you about something like that.
You go with the MR2.
I hate that car.
With the Lotus?
I hate it.
Why?
It's too fucking tiny.
Yeah.
And I know that I said that word so hard, but that's how I feel about it. Like,
you said it with conviction.
I definitely did. But I remember the first time I saw that car was at Gran Turismo, okay? And I thought it was just a car in Gran Turismo. Didn't think anything of it. I went to the Hamptons one day and I saw it. I was like, they really made this? They really wasted
it? That's like that car that starts with the P, but the P is like silent or some shit like that. Something like that.
Yeah,
that's a real ass car. Like I thought, I used to think like how you think. Well, these cars are fucking fake. Like,
no, because
the European cars.
It's not that it's fake. It's that you got to realize for a game like Gran Turismo, as authentic as it is, it's still a game. They're just gonna throw things in. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
True.
Did you like that game? I hated that fucking game.
I really didn't. I really messed with it. Like my game. If you're talking about cars, was Need for Speed Underground 2, hands down.
Yeah.
I still hear.
You play Heat yet?
That's a new one.
Heat?
I beat it. I beat that one. I still remember.
Yo, that game is fly. Shout out to my boy for putting me onto that. My boy Hyro, you know, that game.
Remember that? Remember the Underground song? The ride is on.
Oh, damn.
Yo, if I hear that to this day, I'm like,
wow. Exhibit had his song on there too. Get ready for the war.
That's when I feel like video games are video games. I feel like now it's like, it's not bad. It's just
unless you're playing like Grand Theft Auto 5.
Let's take Grand Theft Auto 5. First of all, the 6 is coming out. I think in a year or two. That's been confirmed. They're working on it.
I think another Need for Speed is gonna come out too. They're due for another one because he's been out for years, but
he wasn't that one.
Yeah, he's not a new game.
You know, you're right, because I got that I think 2 years ago at Christmas. You're right. It's not that long. Yeah. That game was good though. I enjoyed the hell out of that game. It reminded me of Underground a lot, just a little bit more.
Yeah, I like Underground because I could put subs in my trunk.
I like Underground because you could customize everything, like everything.
But how much more choppy was Underground 2 after you played Heat? Like, that shit was choppy as all hell.
I know.
Even though it looked dope, it was choppy as all hell.
You ever try to play an old school game? Like a PlayStation 2 game or PlayStation 4, like how fast it goes?
Something newer? Like, nah. Nah.
Oh, man.
But yeah, so, look out for the video soon. I put in some intakes, some Z1 replicas.
Yeah, man.
Budget build shit. Yeah, that shit worked, bro. I'm not gonna lie. No check engine lights, no nothing. The only thing that sucked was I ran into a little snag.
But what person hasn't? But what is the whole thing? This 5-minute job turned into a 3-day job. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, believe it or not, bro, I watched plenty of videos on these people installing these intakes, and it takes them dumb long. They're literally videoing it just sunny, and then when they finish, it's dark. And I'm like, me and my boy Dirty Drew, we did that in like fucking a couple of hours.
It's funny you say that because on one of my cars, probably the Scion FRS. I want to put the Lambo door hinges on there, right? And off of YouTube, I learned how to do it. It's not that hard.
It's not
hard at all. It's just you gotta
make sure it lines up right though.
Well, that's what the guy said was before you do anything, you take a piece of tape. You got to be careful what tape you have because you don't want to take the paint off. But you take a piece of tape and then you write a line down. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then what ends up happening once you take that door off, not that when you take that door off, is that once you put it down, you have everything lined up. If those two lines match up, you're good.
Oh, you talking about like put one on the door and put one on the
bottom? Yeah, that's what I'm saying because it's the same thing like a hood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you can mess a hood up.
Well, yeah, it won't line up.
No, and everything.
Nah, son, I see people like that. Nah, son.
Nah, but it's.
That's like when I
who had the audacity to leave that there? Like, you know what? It's fine.
Who? Who is right?
And then when you're on the highway, the thing pops hit you in the face. Like, how did this happen? Because you suck at building
the whole windshield and everything, bro. You screwed.
Nah, I ain't coming out with you.
Hell no. Hell no. So I mean, now with the axle back, and I got the intakes because I got the long tube cold air intakes that go through the grill. I'll show you after the, you can see it a little bit. I don't have the mesh grill.
Yeah.
So, shout out to my girl too. She came. I was taking a shower and she fucking talked mad shit about my car. Like she was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get a car that's like my car is better and bigger than yours." And I'm like, "Whoa." Okay.
I feel like all women do that though.
Yeah, but then I had to tell her it's not faster. So, I mean, shout out to my boy. Yo, word up. I'm mad he ain't record it. I told him to tell his son to record it. But shout out to my boy Dirty Drew for, let me get that dub on my car because I put more than like 2 buses on him. But it's fine. We,
Fella 03.
Yeah, fella 03.
Shout out. I haven't seen you in a minute, man.
Yeah, facts.
03.
So that video gonna be up soon. Make sure you check that out. It's gonna be on both Digital K.A.P and it's gonna be on the other channel. It's called Everything a Lot. Make sure you look that up. It's got like 3 videos on there. It's a slow come up. It's coming along. You know what I mean?
It takes a while to build a masterpiece. Don't worry about that, man.
Yeah. So the car's coming along. So far, I got the axle back in the intakes now. So performance-wise, I just feel like it feels better.
All right.
It's not like I'm like, oh yeah, it adds like so much horsepower. No, it just feels different. Like it just feels better. Like not that it feels faster.
Yeah.
It just feels like now when I get on the gas, it goes. Cause like mind you, I'm not gonna bullshit you. This is my first official build. I never really built the car. I always used to get a car that All right, I got exhaust. All right, cool. I want it. Oh, I got this. Oh, okay, I want it. Yeah, I mean, I wanted the car that's already built, so I just get in that bitch and drive.
Not to cut you off, I hate that. And
buying a car that's already built.
You know what? You know why? Because maybe this is because of underground too. Okay. To me, there's no originality in that. Like anyone can sit there and drop $90,000. You know what I'm saying? Get a GTR. I have a GTR. Great. So you and 50 other people. But what is it about your car? That's why I love going like the car shows and whatnot and see what they have, because it's inspiration. Matter of fact, there was one car I saw. I can't remember the magazine, but in the headlight assembly was a GoPro in it.
Well, I believe it.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like little things like that. It's like, all right, that's cool. You're not gonna get that in the dealership. You're not. You're flat out.
But that's why, like, eventually. So I want to get if anybody retrofits, hit me up. I need y'all to retrofit my headlights. So basically, if y'all don't know what retrofitting is,
it's headlights. I know those.
No, retrofitting. If you don't know what retrofitting is, it's basically when you take something like, all right, so retrofitting headlights is common, right? Mm-hmm. So basically, it's when they take the old headlight and they disassemble the bulbs, the ballast, they put it in the oven, they bake it, and they remove the cover.
Yeah.
So now you could change anything you want on it.
Yeah,
you could put halos in there. You could do.
I did that once.
Yeah, how'd it come out?
Well, this was gonna happen. My parents watch the show religiously now.
Oh damn! So, you did it in your parents' crib.
So I took the light out.
You forgot the bulbs, didn't you?
We had so much trouble for this.
Oh damn!
I put it because they tell you to put it on like real low.
Yeah,
nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy.
Yeah, no, but so I put it in the oven. Okay, real low, and then I can see my dad's face now. You did what? Sorry, Bob. So I opened it up, right? And I did everything, and then this is the problem, and also the good things. And when you're learning, you're learning. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And probably when you was doing it, you wasn't thinking about watching.
I can't remember if I put it back together. Because the thing is, it's urethane on it. It's a thin thing. Urethane goes
like
around
it. Clear bead. Yeah.
I want to say I got it, because you could get that like a Advance Auto or anything like that. I want to say I did do it, but because what I did, I took it all apart, and then, which is dumb now I think about it, I went to go clean the inside of it, because you know how it gets hazy and everything.
Oh yeah.
But it didn't. But sometimes it's just done. There's just really nothing else you can do.
You just gotta sand it.
I know, but if you don't know that, you sit there, you know what I'm saying? What's soap and water, like, and then going through all that sanding and you can only sand but so much. Eventually, you just go get a new headlight. It's only so much you can do.
Yeah, but see, you were trying to restore the headlight. I'm trying to like so.
No, I'm saying, but once it's open, then you can do what you want. You can wire certain things. I know. I've seen the site.
You changed the chrome housing black, all that good stuff. So to piggyback on what you were saying, if you really wanted to, once you get the headlight together, right, you could use a heat gun and go over the edges.
See, I didn't know.
Smudge it together.
Yeah.
You could put it in the oven for a little bit to soften the glue, and then take it out, and then.
Yeah, because if you use the heat gun too long, it might actually melt the
plastic and shit like that. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do next. Actually, no, I need the radio first.
Radio with the whole system, or just the radio?
Just the radio.
Because I got the radio. I just need the system.
Yeah.
I got the radio. My radio's nice.
I might have a box soon. Shout out to my boy Dirty Drew again.
So hold on. So with the box, right? Do you like? How am I gonna say this? Do you like a box, okay, that is built and you put it in the trunk, or do you like the custom ones that you know, like you see in like Fast and Furious, you open it up and boom?
So when I had my Jetta, I had a 2002 Jetta.
Yeah.
I had a box. I had two 12-inch duals.
But in the trunk itself, or standalone?
It was a standalone box. I thought it was cool. You know, it had blue lights in it. It was already done up, but the only downfall with making like a custom trunk, basically for subs, is that's it. That's a show car. You're not.
Well,
really,
you should be, first of all, talk about
No, you're not. If you're driving from a show and your fiance calls you up and say, "Hey, can you pick up this on your way home?" Nope.
Wait, hold on.
That's a show.
I'm mad you even thought that was an option. Like once.
No, because
like I'll go home and go get the minivan. Like no.
I'm mad you said minivan.
I'm just saying. Like,
minivan. You got kids?
No, I got kids.
See.
First of all, I already told my
for?
girls like when we have kids, I'm never buying a minivan.
No,
I'm buying some kind of Escalade, some kind of Armada,
some SUV.
Yep, huge.
That's it.
If those kids get some stuff in my car, they cleaning
like
it.
K-Dogs RAV4, you know what I mean? Like I'll buy that. Like
yeah,
not
but
buying a minivan.
This is just one thing I want to do real quick, man. I've been saying this for a minute. I gotta start releasing some of the tracks I've been making.
Oh yes.
So this is it's like a beach vibe type of track.
Oh, you brought it with you.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Let me know what you like. Let's do it.
Where could they get this? Well, let's play it. Let's see what it is, and tune in. Digital K.A.P Beats, son.
Let's go. Watch for the break. That summertime vibe, man.
Gotta have people freestyling and listening.
Nah, but so when I made it, I legit just thinking about summertime. Like, you know, something like that, like Major Lazer inspired me a lot. Like, he kind of has that kind of, that housey, you know, I figured, you know, someone like a lady singing on it, someone can rap on it. There's a lot of things you can do with that, you know. There's a lot you can do with that.
Basically like a reggae song. That's what I
but that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot you can look into that, you know what I'm saying?
Let them know where they can find it, you know what I mean?
All right, so very soon it's going to be up on my my BeatStars, you know, BeatStars.com. You can check it out. If you want to use it for your beer, you know, your song, let me know. Make it happen. You know, it's going to be on the Digital K.A.P, so
check out Digital K.A.P on the BeatStars, you heard?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Well, all right, everybody. So that's about time. We about to wrap this up. You know what I mean?
Listen, all day, every day, DJ Roosta, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And it's your boy AJ to the BI, also known as Habi. Don't forget to check out our socials. Don't forget to check out our YouTube. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. You know, and just so you know, it's a couple of grown men just shooting the shit.
Damn right, all day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Support this channel. Tune in, share this with all your friends, you heard? And just do me a favor, enjoy the rest of your day, you heard? It's Digital K.A.P. We out.
Yes, yes.